the midterm elections is coming. Do you know what that means?
No.
It means it's unfriending season.
Oh, okay.
Nowadays, I feel like having your political biases is pretty much the same as having your fandom or having your sports team.
You're biased.
A
I thought
team.
you're gonna say hill that you die on.
In a way,
In a way,
yes.
right?
In
Yeah.
a way. This has happened to some acquaintances of ours. I've seen this where they were pretty tight. And then I just saw them getting on it in the comment section of somebody's post. I'm not that close with them anyways. I
Oh,
just
okay.
got like secondhand stories about them having
Like quarrels,
some arguments
some
with this.
qualms.
Do you agree with this?
Unfriending other people?
Yeah.
No. Because if
Okay.
you unfriend other people, who are you gonna be arguing with now? Right?
For your
So
own.
so you're just gonna have your own kingdom. That's
Yeah.
boring. That's too boring. Because I want to learn too from the other team.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I want to know what's happening because if it's gonna be, I'm not self-conceited or anything. I want to see what's going on with the other team too. I want to spy
Ah.
at them and
Spy at them.
well, not really
I
spy.
thought to
I just
change
want to
your
know too.
mind.
Yeah, of course, I'm open to it.
Okay.
If they can change my mind, that
Yeah.
means they're doing something right.
This has been going on here in the West for the longest time because parties represent certain values.
Yeah, they're easily distinguished,
Yes.
right?
Unlike before, it's always going to be the same people who are going to be destroying the
The
country.
country.
For some people, they can say, this candidate will destroy our country this
Yeah.
way, and then this candidate will be destroying this
Like
country
this side,
in a
yeah.
different way. Because I've seen an argument to where this seems immature, like unfriending somebody or cutting ties with somebody
Yeah.
because there's difference in opinions. But I am more on the side of it is all right to cut ties with somebody basing off of their political leanings.
Do you mean that's because it decides, like whatever their political leaning is, it describes their personality as a
Yes.
person?
It is an extension of their beliefs, of
Yeah.
their morals. There are some people who will affiliate with a candidate or a party for altruistic reasons.
Yeah.
But then there are going to be people who will be pretty transparent because they will be gaining something from a party
Yeah.
or a candidate. Those ones I can tolerate if they are open with those
Yeah.
reasons.
And I just want to add there is some religion that are dictating to their members that they should be voting for these parties, right?
Yes.
So those kind of people, if they're your friends, in my position, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be unfriending or getting into an argument with them
Yes.
because there's no way to win.
Yeah.
Because like their mind is set to whatever their leader is
They're going to
prescribing.
follow the leader.
Yeah.
But if they are transparent with saying that, oh, I'm just following what I was told,
Yeah.
that I can tolerate. But if they start buying into the idea as to why the certain candidate was prescribed to them, that's where I will be looking at a red flag. I feel like that person's not going to have their own critical
Beliefs,
thinking.
yeah.
And you will fall for anything because you don't have your own beliefs,
Yeah.
as you said. I get the point of unfriending people. I'm not gonna be like laughing at the situation because that's another party, the onlookers,
Yeah. The bystander.
the bystanders.
That's
Like,
me.
you're
I think I'm a bystander.
Nah, you're not a bystander.
No, because I'm not gonna be unfriending anyone.
Okay.
I'm not that petty. I find it petty.
Ah,
There should be a separation of what you are, of
Yeah.
some of your critical thinkings and your political leanings. If we are friends from way back when we are not looking
Woke.
into the time when we are not woke yet, I don't think it's a time to unfriend each other.
I've seen a quote before about your religious beliefs. I guess it would be applying
Get
to
your
your
political
political
views.
beliefs now.
So what's the quote?
The quote was, I might butcher this, but it should be like your underwear. It should be hidden from public.
True. True. But now it's the trend. Everyone's just showing off what their political leaning is.
I
Because
guess
everyone wants to be woke.
one reason, I guess another reason is like finding acceptance because you are showing your beliefs, and then you'll find people that will be agreeing with you. So you pretty much found your tribe. People really lean into their political leanings and then turn this into their whole personality.
I don't get it. I don't get why people does that.
Your political leanings are the extension of your
Yourself,
morals.
yeah.
But I guess as long as you are transparent with the gains that you are getting for affiliating with
Yeah.
one candidate,
Exactly. The gains.
That-
That's me.
that's a whole different
Yeah.
thing. There's going to be some people though. They are going to exploit vulnerable people who are open about their political
Yeah.
beliefs because they think that they are fighting the good fight. That's when the wolves in sheep's clothing get to infiltrate. So let's be honest. The respective parties have their own demographics. Economically, geographically, and these fuckboys, if they wanna go for a certain demographic, they will act as if they align with their political beliefs, and that's how they bag them.
That's sad for the society that they have to do this shit to get girls.
You made it too serious.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it being sad, but I'm gonna have to give props to these fuckboys.
Because they're creative.
They're creative. Like they
They
know. They
think
do their
outside of the
research.
box. Yeah.
They do their research.
They invested their time, some knowledge.
Yes. If it's a consensual, casual fling, okay, I have no problems with it.
Yeah.
I have no qualms about it. I'm gonna give props to the fuckboy.
It's like Barney.
Yes!
It's like Barney,
It's
right?
Barney Stinson.
Yeah.
Yes. But if it's like going to be hurting them, like they're leading them on to thinking that they share the same beliefs.
Yeah,
that
that
I don't approve.
they have
Yes,
similarities.
that I don't approve.
Yeah.
But if it's like a one-time thing, a hookup thing, that's smart, I would say. It's sad, but it happens.
Even scammers.
Well, our politicians are scammers.
I guess, yeah. they're the
Yeah.
big time scammers, the politicians.
That's the biggest mafia.
The
It's
biggest,
the biggest gang.
yeah.
The biggest syndicate.
They're scamming everyone right on their faces, and no one bats an eye.
It's either it's too normal, or the people
People
are
don't
too
care.
powerless,
Yeah.
or they have bought in too much to this candidate or party that they will be the savior of their lives, when in the end it's going to be you anyways. I get that. However hard you try, when the world and your environment is going to weigh you down, you're gonna have to speak up. That's when you start being vocal about your political
Political
leanings.
leanings, yeah.
Life's hard enough already, and we need our friends. So just try to detox a bit
Yes, from
From-
social media.
from social media, maybe.
Yeah.
Try to talk about stuff outside of the bigger picture.
I thought you were gonna say talk it amongst yourself, not in social media.
Well, the problem is if you talk amongst it yourselves, it's going to be more personal, and then
Which is, I think it's gonna be better because like you're
could
gonna be
be,
explaining
but it could
yourself.
also be worse.
Well, what's the worst you can do? Like have a physical fight with each other? I don't think that's gonna happen if it's personal. The thing is, in social media, if it's a comment from one person to another, and then people starts butting in, and then now you have an audience.
Yeah.
I think that's how it gets worse. But if it's
Yeah.
just you and the other person, no audience, it's gonna be mellow.
Best case scenario would probably be like they choose to like set this aside and just focus on their personal connection.
Exactly, because you guys knew each other before you have any political leanings.
But then that's part of maturing, being an
Yeah.
adult, like having your own sets of beliefs. So, worst case scenario, I guess, if they talk it out amongst themselves, is they confirm like their perception of the other
Yeah.
person. You can look at it as, okay, it's good that I'm cutting you off from my life. Do I gain much from
From
you,
cutting me
my
off.
friend, to disregard your beliefs?
Yeah.
What's been entertaining though is the allies from the last time have broken up, and then the other party that was ganged up on by
Yeah.
these two
These two are
separating
acting up
parties.
now.
Now they're having their own party,
Yeah.
watching them.
They're actually
like,
having
have
a literal
tussle.
party for sure.
Yes. Now in their heads, it's I told you so.
Yeah.
it's your fault. Like that's how the sentiment on their side is going right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the midterm elections, meaning it's unfriending
Unfriending
season,
season in
and
social media.
because that's where you gauge their political leanings
Yeah.
when they start posting about their political beliefs in social media.
That's the beauty here in Canada. We don't really get to talk much about politics here at work. So I don't know. Like, do you
Kinda.
you kind of at work? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I guess you work
kinda.
with a lot of boomers.
Yes. Yes.
An election is coming soon in
Yep.
Canada too,
Yep.
and there's just so many things happening with
A
politics.
lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Trump in
Domestically
power.
and
Yeah,
internationally.
yeah. Being in power, like Trump being in power, it's a different kind of circus out there.
Yeah.
He elevates the circus.
He's the ringmaster.
Yeah, he's the
pretty much.
ringmaster.
But yeah, again, you got Edmund here.
And you got me 2X,
And
and this is Twice the D.